I want to see the Buffalo Bills angry because I feel like as watching them play, I get angry because I don't understand. So maybe Key can help me understand. So Josh Allen last night, they throw the ball 30 times, right? In those kind of conditions. Now, we talked about this, Max, earlier. Win behind you, win in front of you, fine. Whatever that game plan is to a degree. But I watched the Pats just pound the ball on the ground. And I sit there and I start saying to myself watching the game, I still think the Bills are ever going to win something until they stay committed to the running game. Now, I thought they missed an opportunity in this past year's draft when you had Najee Harris, Travis Etienne. I know they were off the board, but I thought they should have went with Javonte Williams, like a bell cow back that can do it for you. I saw him do it for the Broncos the other day, this past weekend. But I don't understand that when you have 25 carries, right, for less than 100 yards, where Josh Allen accounts for 6 of those carries for close to 39 yards, like, I don't understand what I see this team doing. They're not committed to running the ball and pounding it, considering those weather conditions.
So well, I think for them, though, Max, you got to think that they asked Sean McDermott the same question that the reporter. So clearly the reporter has gotten tired of them running around, talking about how great their defense is. Indianapolis went in there and took them to the woodshed, at home, mind you. And now you gave up 200-plus yards on the ground, and you're supposed to be this vaunted defense.
I want to get to what Sean McDermott said. But first, so the Bills, they run 25 times for 99 yards. And Jay just brought this up. And we talked about the Bills being one-dimensional offensively. And Jay, you have for a while their lack of running game. They moved the ball in the fourth quarter, an 11-play, 49-yard drive. They resulted in a missed field goal. An 11-play, 62-yard drive resulted in a turnover on downs at the New England 18. So here's the question, Key. How concerned are you after watching last night for the Bills, knowing that they could be playing a playoff game in New England, Kansas City, Baltimore, or Buffalo? How concerned are you about the lack of a running game?
I'm not. Look, it's the attempts, right? The running game is all about the attempts for me, because the team is essentially built around the quarterback. The quarterback was selected out of Wyoming because he has a strong arm. He is a big body who can run. And if you going into a hostile environment, not maybe these weather conditions last night because the gust of wind, but this dude can pierce the ball through that.
Yeah.
I mean, he can cut a piece of ice with the football.
Built for Buffalo.
He's built for Buffalo. So if he's going into a Kansas City, some of these type of teams, I don't worry about that. What I worry about is your attempts. Are you going to attempt to run the football? A week ago, I think they ran the ball 10 times. So now you look at the numbers on the New England Patriots, what did they do? They ran the ball 46 times. So if you slice that in half and say they only run the ball 22 times, they're going to get half the numbers on the yards and half the numbers on the carries. That's essentially what Buffalo did. If Buffalo would have ran the ball 46 times instead of 25 times.
Wait, are you arguing so they simply – because, Jay, you seem to be arguing they're not built to run it as much. And, Key, you're arguing – they simply need to run it more. It's not that they can't. They just have to stay committed to it.
Zach Moss and Singletary are good backs. They are low center of gravity with big thighs, 4 or 5 yards a chunk. Get me to 2nd and 7. Get me to 3rd and 2.
All you need is 3.5 yards.
That's all
really.
I need you to get me to.
3rd and 3.
And get me there. But if you don't attempt to do it, you're going to want what's happened last night is going to happen to you.
Where are you with that, Jay? Simply being more committed to it yields better results.
That's fine. I still don't think they're some of the top backs. I look at, like, when I go to Javonte Williams, because he is a dog. Like, his body frame is that of a dog. I don't see Zach Moss or Singletary being those guys that can get you to the level that you want them to get you to.